In terms of the Constitution of the Republic, followed by the Organized Local Government Act, organized local government, which is SALGA, has 10 seats in the National Council of Provinces. Therefore, SALGA has a presence within the National Council of Provinces through 10 representatives. Those representatives are coming from across our 9 provinces, and this week we have convened not only the 10 representatives, but also those that have been identified by our respective provinces to participate in the provincial legislatures. So for this week, we are doing an induction of the SALGA representatives, both at a National Council of Provinces level as well as at a provincial legislatures level. And the purpose of the induction is to familiarize themselves with the processes that are followed within the legislature, as well as the expectations of them as representatives, as the voice of municipalities and by extension, local government itself. The induction is for a 4-day period, starting on the 3rd of October and will conclude on the 6th of October. What do we want to achieve out of the induction is that we would want to ensure that our representatives, both in the National Council of Provinces as well as in the provincial legislatures, are familiar with the rules of order of both the NCOP as well as the provincial legislatures. But more so, we want them to understand how the respective legislatures function, so that where they are expected to play their role, indeed they are familiar with the processes to be followed. But more so, we would also want to ensure that as our voice, as our faces in the respective portfolio and select committees, they also understand the mandate of SALGA, how SALGA itself functions, and how indeed they will be mandated as deployees of the organization. So that is what we want to achieve out of the 4 days. One, getting them to understand how the provincial legislatures as well as the National Council of Provinces works, but also how SALGA itself functions and what the expectations are of the organization in them being the voice and face of the organization in the legislatures.